This is a 1998 Suzuki S Carry, and I'm trying to track down an oil leak. At first I thought it was coming from the crankshaft seal, which really seemed like the obvious answer because there's oil, you know, coming out all over the bottom of the timing belt cover. But once I pulled the cover off, there's very little oil around on the inside. So I cleaned it up, put it back together, drove it, and then again there's a lot more oil on the outside. Really not much happening on the inside. So it occurred to me it might be coming from this dipstick. The dipstick just friction fits, and then there's one goes in like that, and then there's one bolt that holds it on the outside of this cover right up here. So you can see it's pretty clean and dry in here at the end of the crankshaft. That dipstick goes on right down here, and I got to put the cover back on over that before the dipstick goes on. This is how it looks from the passenger side on the top. This is the camshaft over on this side, and this plastic cover actually comes apart into two pieces. There's not a lot to it, and then the dipstick screws on right here. These are just little 10mm bolts all the way around here. There's about 7 of them. I'm going to put a little Teflon tape around this. So I just did a practice run. So you can see it kind of shoved it back off the end of the friction fit area in a couple places and sort of bunched it up where there's a little bit of a lip right before that, before the seat hits. But overall it actually went on fairly easy, which makes me think there's a lot of space there, and that might be where the oil's coming from. I'm going to go around this twice, 2 or 3 times, very little. Just try to put a little bit of filler in there. I'm going to keep it pretty flat. You can see there's a little lip right here. Really don't want a bunch of Teflon getting down in the oil, but from that practice run, I think it'll be okay. I'm just going to friction fit it down in there. And I can't even see the opening. I literally have to feel for it from this angle. You can see it from the other side, but it's hard to get to. It's actually hard to see where this thing goes in from almost any angle. And there's just one little 10mm nut that goes on that post sticking out in the middle of the cover there that holds that in place, and that's it. So I'm just going to put the camshaft pulley back on. It's got a key on it. There's only one place it can go on. Looks like the key's down over here right now. There's a 17mm bolt. Holds that on. I'm not going to put any of this together real tight. I mean, I'll get it fairly tight, but I'm just going to drive it around the block a couple times, try to find out where the leak's coming from. Good. So I don't see anything actually dripping out down here like there was before I did that. It's kind of dark in here now, but I'm going to try running this Q-tip down along the edge. Just see if it's picking up anything down in here that looks new and fresh. Looks pretty clean. Hopefully that was the problem. That would be amazing if it's that simple. How cool would that be if that's it? I'll get back to you later.